to another Real Talk reaction. This one is for Chuck. Season 4, episode number 13. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. You know why. It is helping the algorithm. Thank you.
Alright, a couple comments from the last episode, starting with executive producer Jeremy, who says, I thought this was a great episode. I like that they showed why it took so long for Chuck's mom to try and take down Volkov. That he happens to be a very intelligent, and it wasn't just him she needed to take down, but also the Hydra network. I also appreciated that there were real stakes to this episode. A lot of the time with a number of days earlier episodes, the payoff can be a bit of a letdown. Also, when lead characters get injured, it's usually a bullet graze or something like that, but no, Casey fell out of a 9-story building most of the way with only a brief interruption in between, and he is very hurt. So, I appreciate the show taking things more seriously and letting another character go a little darker than a show normally would, with Sarah injuring Casey unintentionally, of course, but nonetheless a pretty bad injury.
Yeah.
Overall, great episode. I didn't talk about the Grunka part of it. That storyline was there, although at least we did get a name for Ellie and Awesome's baby, and also Morgan loves Alex. I'm glad you both enjoyed the episode. I look forward to the next one. Then Frederick comes through to say, I liked the episode too, and I honestly think the Grunka storyline is a nice foil here to what is certainly one of the darker episodes of Chuck so far. Chuck is, after all, meant to put a smile on our faces, so I appreciate the comic relief here. I also appreciate the fact that Casey actually got really hurt. I mean, I don't like him getting hurt, but it was a gutsy move by the writers. I for sure thought he was just going to land on the window repair thingy and that he was going to get away with minor injuries, but he ended up actually falling all the way down in the end. Yeah, I thought he was going to die, so I thought it was going to go way darker than that. I must say, though, that I absolutely love Volkov as a villain. So fun to watch Timothy Dalton have fun with a character like this, and I also appreciate just how different he is as a villain to Daniel Shaw last season. Awesome reaction, and I am looking forward to the next one for sure. Gotta find the next comment. And then the last comment's from Terry, who says, this was a very good episode and a great reaction. Now we're beginning to understand that 20 years may not have been long enough for Frost or anyone to gain insider status and take down such a paranoid, psychopathic genius. Alexei Volkov is one scary scoundrel. Yeah, they did such a great job of establishing that last episode because we were literally repeating that over and over again. Like, what have you been doing the last 20 years? Yeah, so, great job. Also, I appreciate the sentiments offered above about Casey suffering such an incredibly serious injury. I agree that story got darker when Walker riskily endangered Casey's life. But would John Casey see it that way? John Casey, U.S. Marine Colonel, NSA spy, assassin, heroic American soldier who would gladly give his life and limb to protect Walker, his honored partner. Moreover, his beloved little sister. After all, that's how Casey truly feels about Walker. So I prefer to think that Casey took the fall to protect Sarah in her dangerous mission. I believe the writers wanted us to remember exactly who John Casey is. Love the reaction. Can't wait for what comes next. Well, you don't have to wait anymore because we're going to jump into episode 13 right now. I feel like I picked up right where we left off.
What do you say?
John's in good hands. His doctor's a friend of mine. He thinks he'll regain consciousness in a day or two. Thank you. Casey's family. Chuck gonna do anything for family.
Thanks for coming by, Al.
Of course.
Thanks. Hey, he is the strongest man I've ever met, okay?
That's right.
He'll pull through. You guys hear that?
I think I did. I don't know. Did I?
That's a grunt. That is a Casey grunt.
I think he's trying to say something.
What do you got? Go ahead.
Pants! Pants! He said pants!
Do we grade?
Office supplies? No, Morgan. We need a plan.
You had no pants. You see no pants right there.
This is gonna work. Yeah, it is. Of course it is. It's a good plan. Thanks. You know, I've been doing yoga lately, so I feel like I'm peaking mentally and physically. So no problems there. You think this is what they call a suicide mission?
What? No, of course not. Look, the first step is we find the guy who designed Hydra, Ronnie Imacher. And Morgan, this is going to work. I promise.
Okay, then.
Oh man, we're gonna need some help.
Let's get our rush.
Coming from you just fine.
Where's my push mix? Just got from Chuck. He couldn't have disappeared.
Devin, it's fine, really. I don't need a push mix. Let's just go. I'm gonna grab some water for the road.
I'm ready for this. Perfect plan, not perfect. Okay, let's go. No push mix. Oh baby, it's all gone.
Don't call him.
Oh my God.
Are you expecting someone?
Here goes Jester. Oh no, it
This
was.
is Woodcomb. Your transport service has arrived. Let's move quickly.
Devin, did you arrange this?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Voice identification required.
Get us to the.
Damn it, only Volkov can access this. It's connected to his voice.
Okay, Chuck, you and Morgan need to get out of here right now.
No, you all need to get out of here. Volkov will be here any second.
No, not
Hey, hey, we're all going, okay? Let's go.
Oh shit! This is bad. This is bad.
Frost, I am very disappointed in you.
Death is the solution to all problems. It's a quote from my favorite poet and humanitarian, Joseph Stalin.
Oh my gosh. Stop. That's your favorite
Humanitarian.
poet and humanitarian.
Could you let him tell you all my secrets, isn't it? Just know, you did this. Shoot them right.
Shoot him! But not before I get one shot off, and one is all I need. Get out of here, Chuck.
Morgan, go. Go. Now, come on, Sarah. Come on, come on.
You do realize if we get out of here alive, you have to stay.
Yes, I know.
I don't know. You got me here 20 years.
Run!
Are you okay? We gotta get out of here.
No,
Fine,
this wasn't
okay.
my plan.
Come on, we have to go.
Nothing to say to me. No perfect excuses. No trust me, Alexei.
No.
Nothing! Give the gun.
The fuck?
No one touches my Frost.
Oh, okay. Because he's psycho crazy. Yeah. He's psycho crazy.
Even though she betrayed him.
Yeah, well, look, I'm gonna do it myself.
Come, please. You have to see this. There's something I'm going to show you.
First, let me show you how I'm gonna blow up the earth with my Death
You
Star.
have to see this. Meet me at Twin Pines cabin. Godspeed, my love. Orion,
Well done.
What is this?
you tell me. A man found it on our server a few moments ago.
I've never seen this before.
Really? Because this message led almonds to hundreds more. You've been talking to Orion every day for years. Night after night! Behind my back! That's why you didn't want me near you.
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Stop lying to me! You knew your husband was alive. You knew the whole damn time. I believed in you.
You want the truth, Alexei? The truth is, my husband, alive or dead, will always be 10 times the man you are. And every moment that I was with you, I was thinking of him.
Do you want this bullet in your head?
He's about to snap my head. Right?
You went to visit your husband. And when I and bring you his body.
He's just a psycho. Like, he's just a psycho.
Oh, so he ain't gonna kill her yet.
No, he's not gonna kill her at
Yeah,
all.
so there's a chance that she's gonna survive. That doesn't wipe away the kiss. It happened.
They're here.
Of course I
I brought you a bonsai.
I mean,
Fight for your family. Something's wrong.
Yes!
wow.
Of course. Never use a gun. Unless you absolutely have to. Yeah, I probably should have told you I have this thing about bullets. I was never gonna kill you, Alexei. After all, I am my father's son, aren't I?
100% complete.
You made one mistake, Charles. All the information you've got is right here in your father's little cabin in the woods. And outside that door, I have dozens of heavily armed men. If I don't walk out of here, they're gonna come in for me. You're gonna need an army to get out of here alive.
Oh my god, what is it? Good thing I have an army. Oh, and she shot General! I did come with the army! What's up?
The whole squad.
I just received word from Frost and Walker. They're en route to Burbank. It was a good plan, Mr. Bartowski.
Thank you,
Good
Jerry.
plan, Bartowski. What
Well
else?
played.
Come visit.
Tell your mama to come visit. See, I'm not telling my mama to come over there. Stop telling my mama nothing.
Tell her to write me.
You're crazy,
As many
man.
letters as possible.
Get some help
Look at where
while you in
hold on,
there,
I'm trying to-
please.
We have to get out of here right now. What's up, buddy? Is everything okay?
better have it, baby.
Call from the hospital. Ellie's having her baby now. What? Oh,
Take the helicopter.
General, can we borrow a van?
Agent Bartowski,
Take
you
it
just
out.
arrested Alexei Volkov and obtained the
Take
hydronet
the
we have
helicopter.
spent the last 20 years searching for. Lieutenant, get this man a chopper.
Right.
Right. Shit, don't fuck around.
Right.
Get the chopper, man. Put this on top of the hospital.
Dilated to 10 and fully effaced off the ground.
Contractions are 2 minutes apart. The baby's coming. Can you get the
Somewhere. I forgot what happened to her.
My bones are hurt.
I literally fell on my back.
My
Off of that.
bones are hurt.
I'm here. It's time to push.
Hey, Mom.
I will.
And just ball your eyes out.
We all did.
Everybody out there?
We don't even need to hear it.
Alright, that was episode 13 of Chuck, and I must admit, I didn't think I would see this day right here, but we got ourselves an excellent episode of Chuck. One of my favorites right here. Actually, the favorite episode of the entire series for me. This right here is the pinnacle of Chuckery. That's what I wanted right here. I mean, it worked on all aspects. Even the Jeffster part worked, the main part worked, and even the Ellie part worked for me. And then they brought it all back together at the end for the one thing. They even had some suspense. You know, I thought our boy Casey was gone. I was like, they about to do it. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, Volkov got to be real, right? Chuck was one step ahead all the way through, and that was a boss move, him showing up at the cabin when Volkov came up in there and did what he had to do, and then the army showing up. I mean, everything was just working on this episode right here. Perfect episode to me as of yet for Chuck. And you know the budget looked like it's been raised up too, because they brought like all the toys out in this episode right here. So kudos to the Chuck writers right here, because they stepped it up for sure in an excellent way to close off this storyline for Hydra. I mean, it just all worked for me. So great job. I am very happy and impressed with this episode right here. So let's see what they got in the next one.
Yeah, so I know you guys mentioned that this is going to be the potential season finale because they weren't sure whether they were going to get
that makes sense.
Yeah, so like this clearly feels like that. It felt like they were like no bars, no stops. Let's all go in for this episode, and you feel it all the way. Like it's definitely, I think the only other episode, there's 2 episodes that I think like would challenge this one, but this is still my favorite. Is one where Sarah finally says she loves Chuck, and 2, when Chuck reveals himself to Morgan. Those are 2 of like really high-end episodes that I really love from an emotional standpoint. But this is all in all, from beginning to end. I was completely captivated the entire time. I thought it was brilliant, one with the technical advances and what they were able to do from an investment standpoint. You could see they spent money on this episode. Also, it had all the intrigue and all the spy stuff you want as far as the twists and turns. You didn't know how it was going to land because Volkov is they've built him up as being such a clever villain that you never feel like you're safe in any of the plots that they were creating and any of the strategies. So to have Chuck pull through at the very end, and then to have the general walk in, it was such a boss episode. It was such a boss moment that just lost my entire mind. That was so fantastic.
And he didn't even flash.
No, it was so well done. It was so well executed. You didn't see it coming. You weren't sure how it was going to play out until the very last minute. So kudos to the writers for that. And then also so many of the emotional moments in the episode too. Ellie finally having this moment with her mom. She didn't get to have these moments with her dad, and her mom being able to share this such special moment. I thought Austin did a great job this episode too of being unraveled and not put together when he's always so stoic and always so well preserved in that sense. But all in all, just literally lost my mind the entire episode. My favorite, hands down, Chuck episode as well, and really makes me excited to see now that they were allotted some extra episodes. Are they going to tap into that? How are they going to build from this? Because this is a hard one to beat. But this was a really, really good episode. Loved absolutely everything about it. Got me to cry, got me to cheer, got me to laugh. Can't ask more of an episode than this. So that's it for me. Looking forward to seeing where it goes from here.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Chuck Season 4, Episode 13. And until next time, people, peace.